Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with midfield star Frenkie de Jong, as Barca are reportedly ready to offer Frenkie de Jong a lifelong renewal, as player is in no rush to extend. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Ferran Torres, as the Barca forward recently explains his Shaq nickname in a recent interview. Of course, we are going to discuss on all what he said. So as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Why there are definitely cracks in the team, Barcelona have at least managed to assemble a squad that is deeply passionate about playing for the club, especially now that Ousmane Dembele has left for Paris Saint-Germain. Several players, including Joao Cancelo, Robert Lewandowski, Joao Felix, Raphinha, among others, close to Barcelona's project, or they said they chose Barca project and reduced their salaries just so they could have a chance of playing at the Camp Nou. There are also players in the squad that have long dreamed of wearing the Blaugrana colors as childhood supporters of the team, the likes which includes Pedri, Felix, of course, Frenkie de Jong as well. The Dutchman's love for the club is well documented, and so his desire to continue at the Camp Nou is very glaring. Why he was also close to leaving the Catalans last summer for Manchester United. He refused to put his foot down and has now earned a place in the team as one of the most important players for Xavi. Barcelona are thoroughly impressed with his commitment and performances and ready to extend his contract, which expires in the summer of 2026, according to a report published by Sport. Barcelona want to lock down Frenkie de Jong as a Barca player for the rest of his career. They are ready to offer him a very long contract, which will practically resemble a lifelong renewal. They want to make their commitment known to the Dutchman, especially after trying to sell him in the summer of last year. However, the club wants the player to make an economic effort so well, which will see him earn less for the better part of the next 2 years before his salary can be increased again. Frenkie de Jong was understandably upset at the club for trying to forcefully offload him to Manchester United and expressed it publicly as well. However, things have calmed down since then, and the player feels an important part of the team once again. He is truly happy at Barcelona, but is in no rush to renew his contract right now. He will take his time to reflect when and if the club opens formal negotiations for the extension. Barca have already contacted Frenkie de Jong's agents to open talks, but no official movements can be expected before the January transfer window at the very least. Frenkie de Jong, no doubt, has been very vital for Barca this season, and he continues to be so. His consistency is second to none. We have seen Frenkie, keep putting up his best performance. I mean, his importance, his presence in the midfield is just so important. It is very clear. And now that he has been injured for some few weeks now, we can see that we are missing him big time. We are missing him. Barca struggle to win matches. In fact, our results recently have been poor before the international break. Barcelona are so happy with the performances of Frenkie. And mind you, the very player that Barca were pushing to sell to Manchester United last summer, which made many Barca fans wondering what's happening. because we know, yes, Barca were going through a lot financially. Laporta was really desperate to resolve some financial woes. But luckily enough, or let's say fortunate enough for us, the fact that Frenkie de Jong pinned his foot down and said, I can't leave, I won't leave Barca. Because had it been Frenkie de Jong was soft in his stance, Frenkie de Jong could have been a Manchester United player, and of course, who knows how his career could have nosedived. And so happy that Frenkie de Jong continued. And now talking about this report claiming how Barca want to give him a long-term contract. Of course, how good can this be? But the player is reportedly in no rush, you know, to commit yourself entirely in your career to a club. It needs a time of reflection. There is no doubt about that. And Frankie de Jong is also is considering such an opportunity. He have always said it countless number of times about his admiration and the love he has for Barca. He has long been a Barca fan. He grew up loving Barca, and that is why last summer he resisted all the attempts from Barca to push him to United. Then on to the final story of discussion. Ferran Torres has enjoyed an impressive turnaround this season, emerging as one of Barca's main assets in the attacking unit. The forward has racked up 4 goals in 10 games and stepped up his game to the next level. Torres is also quite a favorite in the team and goes by the nickname Shark. So let's talk about the origin of the Shark nickname. In a recent interaction, Ferran has explained where the nickname Shark came from. While also talking about his difficulties last season, he said, the Shark nickname comes from my mentality. I don't like to lose. I like to improve. I always believe that I can do more, he said. The Spaniard has certainly confused or refused to give up despite his early struggles at Barca after failing to perform last season. The forward was notably linked with a move away from Camp Nou this summer. But sure enough, Ferran refused to leave Barca and wanted to fight for his place in the team this season. The former City man has not disappointed at all, as evidenced by his goal-scoring numbers so far. Ferran also shed light on his struggles last season at Barca. He said, last season was difficult, but today I think it's the best season of my life because it helped me in the process of building the Ferran who am I today. Ferran indeed scored only 4 league goals last season. In total of 33 games, his poor return led many to call for his departure this summer. But with 4 goals in all competitions, Ferran has started the new season on a high note and is expected to play a vital role for Barca during the remainder of this season. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.